Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for this video we are going to discuss the part 2 of addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. And let's start with number 1. Okay, so 5 all over x minus y minus 1 all over y minus x. Now you can see that the denominator are totally different, okay, because this one is x minus y and the other one is y minus x. Okay, now what are we going to do is, okay, copy first the first term. You have x minus y minus, oops, sorry, okay, 1 over y minus x. Now we are going to multiply this, okay, we're going to multiply this by negative 1 all over negative 1. Okay, why do we have to multiply it by negative 1 over negative 1? Because on the first term the denominator is positive x, okay, so on the second term the x is negative. So what are we going to do to make it positive? So we have to multiply it by negative 1. And the same thing on the first term, the denominator is negative y. And on the second term, but on the second term, the y is positive. So to make it negative also, so we have to multiply it by negative 1. Alright? So we have 5 over x minus y minus, okay, so we have negative 1 here. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Next. So we have negative, okay, y minus x. Okay, so to make it much detailed, so I will write negative 1. Okay. Then it will become the same denominator, x minus y minus, we have negative 1. So y, negative 1 times y is, we have negative y. And then negative 1 times negative x is positive x. Okay? So it will become x minus y. Alright, so I am going to erase this one because I don't have enough space. So at least I explained it well. X minus y. Okay? So now we can do the subtraction. We have x minus y. We have 5. Okay, negative times negative is positive. So plus 1. So our final answer is 6 over x minus y. Okay. Next one. Okay, the same thing. We have a over a minus 1 plus 1 all over 1 minus a. So we have okay, a minus 1, a plus, we have 1 all over 1 minus a. Okay, so we can multiply it by negative 1, both. Okay. Alright. So a over a minus 1 plus, okay, so we have negative 1 here. So negative times negative is positive. Oh, sorry. Negative times positive is negative. Okay, so, and then negative 1 times negative a is positive a. Okay? So a, we have a minus 1. And then a plus negative 1, of course, is negative. Okay. Negative 1, I mean a minus 1. So we have a minus 1 all over a minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay? Next one. Okay, so 3 all over a minus 5 plus 2 all over 5 minus a. So we have 3 all over a minus 5 plus, okay, I am going to teach you a technique or shortcut method. So just make it negative, okay? The numerator, just make it negative, and then you can now copy the first denominator. Right? So that's the shortcut method. So we have 3 minus 2 all over a minus 5. So we have 1 all over a minus 5. All right, next one. Okay, so we have 5 over 4x minus 1 minus, okay, the shortcut method, I just make it negative 3 and then copy the first denominator, 4x minus 1. That's the technique. So 5 negative times negative is positive, okay, plus 3 all over 4x minus 1. 5 plus 3 is 2. No, 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, so 5 plus 3 is 8 all over 4x minus 1. Okay, so that's all for today. Simple and easy. This is Concur TV. Thank you very much.